Hello everybody and welcome to GG ahead of a card which marks the halfway point of this year's Dubai World Cup Carnival. We've got 7 races to celebrate it. We start off with the purebred Arabians, and that's a race I fully expect to go to Ziyad, who I thought ran a really nice trial for this last time. He's trained by Jean Deroual. He's a Group 1 winner, he's got a bit of class and I like him in the opener. Concentrate on the thoroughbreds though for the rest of the card, and I think perhaps that the standout race is still the Ocean Dagger Sprint, even though this Group 3 is cut up a little badly. There's only 6 of them in the field. 2 that I really want to concentrate on. Number 1, Ibn Malik ran a great race when not far behind drafted on his only dirt attempt so far, but he's got that rival to beat again. I think Doug Watson's drafted is very much the one they've got to catch here. They'll probably go quite a quick pace and he'll be running on at the back. Don't be worried if you see him tailed off early on, that can happen with drafted. He'll be running on, and I think he's much the best horse in here. It certainly looks an interesting renewal, if perhaps not the strongest. We've also got the UAE Guineas on the card. That's for the fillies, the 3-year-olds. Of course, it's a listed race, and I think the one that people are going to forget about here because she's drawn so wide is Al Hayat. I still like her. She's trained by Ismail Mohammed. She went really well last time when winning the trial for this. The return to a mile won't be a problem at all, and I think she's got leading claims here, although as I mentioned, stall 15 is going to make things very difficult. The one perhaps she has to beat is a filly called Divine Image, who's 1 from 1. That victory came at Chelmsford. She's by Scat Daddy, so the dirt shouldn't be a problem, and I know that the Charlie Appleby camp are really confident, so much so that he's put Nashira, who was 2nd in the trial last time, into the 3-year-old turf race. That's the Meydan Classic Trialer. That's a very, very open race over the 7 furlongs on the turf. I'm going to take a chance on David Simcox Woven, who was a very good 2nd last time in a race that had similar conditions to this. For Orby, he was giving a bit of weight away to the field. He was a bit unlucky on that occasion, hampered at the start, and still did really well to not be far behind the winner, Good Fortune. So I quite like Woven in that race. We've got a dirt handicap as well. That's over a mile. Looks like there's 2 main ones to concentrate on there, and I think number 1 can go very close here. He's got the blinkers on for the first time. He's called Goldtown. He won the Guineas last year, dropping down into handicap company after a really good run in a Group 2 last time. I very much like him. But the other one who might be a slightly bigger prize is Mokkara, who absolutely dotted up in a non-carnival race a couple of weeks ago in his dirt debut. Jim Crowley's going to have to get down to 54 kilos, which is lighter than he's ridden in the last few years, to ride this fellow. He doesn't have the best of the draw, but I really like Mokkara if the race isn't to go to number 1, Goldtown. So 2 selections for you there. And we conclude with a couple of really difficult turf handicaps. They're likely to go to Godolphin. The 10 furlong race, I think maybe it's worth sticking with Key Victory, who ran a much better race last time up in Trip. And the final race, if it doesn't go to Godolphin, they've got a host of chances. Maybe it'll go to Barut again. He's an old boy now, a 7-year-old, but he ran really well last time, beating the re-opposing on the warpath. Usually Mike de Kock's horses strip fitter for a run or 2. So I'm going to stick with Barut for another win for Mike de Kock in our final race.